I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome back.
Woo! Busy.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
This has been a busy week, family.
Yes.
But how y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Yeah.
We hope everybody's having a good week.
Yes, because
I had a good week.
Having a good week because it's busy. It's busy because spring is here, summer's coming, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
And we're doing a lot of things.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
Cons are starting.
Yes.
School's coming to an end.
Well, do cons ever end? I mean,
I don't think
so. I don't think they're
they
starting.
Go from January to December.
Go all year.
They go all year.
Yeah.
All year. But schools, stuff's going on with people's schools and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Before summer hit, when we start to talk about vacation time.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
But this week we're going to talk about the board game lifestyle.
Yes, because all that goes into it.
It does.
Yeah, all that work, life, and board games.
Work, life, and board games.
That's what we love.
That's what we do.
Yes.
That is us.
Yeah. Maybe the work now, but.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that, and we're going to go ahead and let you think about work, life, and board games.
Yes, I'm thinking now.
Before we get into all of that interesting stuff, let's hear a word from our awesome sponsor, Kids Table Board Gaming.
Let's go, family.
Have a blast with your family and friends with games from Kids Table Board Gaming. They have a variety of games to choose from, such as Power Plants, Creature Comforts, Wreck Raiders, and Fossilis. These games bring the fun to the table. KTBG is making casual games for the serious gamers and serious games for the casual gamers. To view all the games in their catalog, visit kidstablebg.com. KTBG is always putting out good stuff.
Yes.
And they got another one coming out.
Yes.
Diced Veggies.
Can't wait.
Yes.
Cannot wait.
They're going to show it off at Gen Con.
Yes. Cannot wait.
I can't
Cannot wait.
The box art is so cute.
It's the KTBG way.
It is. They have a special style.
Yeah.
And when you see one of their games, you know it's a KTBG game.
It is the way.
It is. This is not the Mandalorian.
It is the way. That's what it is. That's what it is. But now, family, Burnt Island Games, their sister company, has a giveaway, and it's almost over. Now, Burnt Island Games, the sister company to KTBG, is having a giveaway. They're giving away a deluxe copy of Fall of the Mountain King. The giveaway will run from March 19th to April 4th. Now send your entry to our email address, contact@ourfamilyplaysgames.com. Now in the subject line, put Mountain King giveaway. And also, we have a question that you gotta answer. Give me one of the names of the clans of the mountain. There's 7 of them. The winner will be announced on April 9th. All right, now family, don't forget to get in it because it's almost ending. So it's April 4th that is ending, and the winner's gonna be announced April 9th. Come on now, get into it. But don't forget also that they have a new game coming out on GameFound, Endeavor Deep Sea. Check it out, folks. We're gonna start exploring the deeps. Let's do it. And coming up next is Ask OFPG.
All right, Mick, what questions do we have this week?
Oh, we got 2.
Okay.
We got 2. All right, now Susie is one of our OFPG family members from right here in Omaha.
Oh, hi, Susie.
Yes. Hey, Susie. This is from Facebook.
Okay.
She said, what is one of your favorite 2-player only games? We got many. We got many.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Yes.
I'm going to say Splendor Duel because it's one of the newest ones.
Okay.
And I do love it.
Okay.
But I think before Splendor Duel, I would say Patchwork, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Patchwork?
Yeah, I'm gonna say why, because Patchwork is calm. Because some of those other 2-player games we have a little turmoil. You know.
The Splendor, we got turmoil, Splendor Duel,
I like
and
Splendor
Seven
Duel.
Wonders Duel.
I know, that's why I didn't say that.
We got all turmoil.
Okay, so what about you?
I think for me, it's one that we have fun at, but it's also a relationship tester. It's a relationship tester, and that's Lost Cities.
See, I wasn't gonna go there.
Lost Cities by the evil bow tie man, Dr. Raina Knizia.
I didn't want to say that because I know we always get stressed out over that.
Yes, because you be holding cards because it's just right. You're just a board and you be trying to, get cards and you're holding cards. You
hold cards.
You be holding cards. You be holding my cards.
You hold my cards.
You be holding my cards. See, that's fun.
See,
that's fun, family.
And then we have to negotiate.
You have to negotiate. Say, okay, I'm going to put down this card and I expect a gift. I want a gift, and I'm like, oh Lord, I gotta give her a gift. So it's a little I bet he didn't think it was gonna be negotiation.
You have to negotiate.
I bet you he didn't think it was gonna be negotiation, but you got to negotiate.
You have to. Otherwise, it's gonna be at a standstill.
But that's my favorite 2-player game is Lost Cities.
Okay.
Because that is a relationship tester. So if you want to see, family, if your relationship is strong, Lost Cities.
That's the one.
That's the one.
But that's why I didn't go on my
list. And then if it makes it, then you want to put a little bit more stress and see if it survives. That's Seven Wonders Duel. And then after you get through that, if y'all still together, Splendor Duel.
No, Splendor Duel is not that bad.
Yes, it is.
I think Splendor Duel is so much fun.
Yes,
it's not a tester like Lost Cities.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. Well, maybe that's the lighter side. So, because if you get through Lost Cities and Seven Wonders Duel, you might need just a little,
Splendor.
Something kind of.
You need some patchwork.
You mean some patchwork?
You need something really calm.
You need some patchwork, something calm down, like whoo. Because you're gonna find out if y'all all right. Yes. All right, thank you, Susie. Thank you for that. All right, so for the next question, it's from Courtney Ray.
Hi, Courtney.
YouTube. Hey, how you doing? What is your favorite childhood board game, and does it give a hint to the types of games you enjoy nowadays? That's a good question.
That's a good one. Oh,
Courtney, that's a good question. Good question.
I think one of my favorite childhood board games was Life.
Life?
I used to love Life, where you go around and you pick your careers and you get your little car and you get married and you have little kids and all that stuff. But Life is nothing like the games we play today.
No.
But it was fun then.
It was fun.
We would have so much fun. We would laugh until we cried, me and my family. Yeah. So I really enjoyed Life.
So does that give a tip to what you like today?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah, because you really didn't have a choice in Life. Yeah. Where the games like today, I like because I can choose and I can make my own decisions. Yeah. Where with Life, wherever the number lands, that's where you're going to wind up. You don't have a lot of choice. You just got to make do with whatever you get.
That's right. And you have to make do.
And that's kind of like real life, too. You just got to make do.
You got to make do. Yeah, that's about real life, too. But, like the games that I got, Bermuda Triangle, where you have to try to you're getting chased by Bermuda Triangle when you have these ships trying to get to different, islands and ports and stuff. And then, the Bermuda Triangle, big old thing had like magnets underneath, and then your little ship had a magnet. So if that thing got over you, you got sucked up in the Bermuda Triangle.
And that's your favorite game?
I love that Bermuda Triangle. I love it.
You like a game where your ship gets sucked up into the Bermuda Triangle.
I love that game. I wish they would redo it.
Goodness.
Restoration Games, what's up? They need to do that. So that's but I think maybe that kind of foretold that I kind of like, really strong themed games.
I guess so.
I think so. Real strong themed games. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I got another one that when King Kong came out back in the 80s, I'm dating myself.
Yeah,
I'm dating myself. There was a game called King Kong where you're going up, King Kong is going up like the skyscraper, and you're trying to knock him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that, like themes, heavy themes that I like.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
heavy
right.
themes.
So that's it?
That's it for me.
You know what? I think we have something else to talk about.
Yes, our merch, Starla, our merch. What's up with it?
Well, if you're looking for a shirt or a mug or anything with Our Family Plays Games or OFPG voices, check us out on Spring.
We got pillows, y'all. We got some pillows. Go for it. Yes.
So next up, we have some board game news.
Let's go.
what's in the news this week. Oh, here we go.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Yes,
Okay.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Now, I want to give some good news for the board game hobby and industry.
I love good
because
news.
we've been hearing some, really bad stuff. Companies going out of business and all this mess.
Yeah.
So Motley Fool. You've heard of Motley Fool. Those are the folk that kind of like the stock market news folk.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they had an article called "What's at Play in the Board Game Renaissance." And they say it's getting big.
Wow.
Now, they're saying that the board game business has pieced together a genuine renaissance with a market size approaching $19 billion. That's billion with a B, family. And they said that, people are starting now to find, because everybody can't just play Monopoly all the time.
No.
Or, like Clue and others all the time. So they're branching out, finding new games.
And it's about time.
Yes, and then you have like Target and Barnes & Noble. They got some really cool selections out there. Yeah. So they're like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's some stuff out there we can get. So now, and then also, when you have like YouTube and Kickstarter coming into play, it's really helping this industry and this boom and this renaissance, because family, it's a renaissance, because there's some really great games out there, especially 2022. There's some games.
Yeah, they're raising awareness.
Yes, so now it's really coming up. It's really coming up. So, but they said one thing that was interesting is that not everybody is having a good time. They said Hasbro, the toy giant behind such stalwart titles as Monopoly, Battleship, Scrabble, reported a 9% dip in revenue in 2022.
Only 9?
Just 9.
Just 9?
But that's a lot, though, for a big old company like them.
I guess so.
But I think it's because everybody's finding other stuff to go to.
New games,
because everybody can't play Monopoly and Battleship and Scrabble
forever.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's just so many times you can get them, and it's just so many versions that you can play of Monopoly.
And I know.
Yes, because she got about how many you got?
I think I have 23 or 24 different versions.
And they put away, family.
They're put away.
They put away. So I wanted to say that the board game industry is doing okay.
That's wonderful.
And we're moving up.
That's good news.
But the thing is, you might still hear some companies that might fall to the wayside, but overall, doing good things. Now, my last thing is that Clank Legacy board game series is getting a new entry that will introduce players to fight against each other. A player versus player gameplay.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know how that's
Not
gonna
only
work.
will you be able to try to keep your opponents stuck in the dungeon, now you can actually fight them. Yes. It's called Clank Legacy 2 Acquisitions Incorporated Darkest Magic. Because, the Legacy games, the first thing that we had, and now this one it takes place in the Acquisitions Incorporated, universe, which is Penny Arcade's thing, where it's a series of web comics, themed around pop culture and video games. They always do that thing at the PAX shows and stuff like that. But a Kickstarter campaign will be coming soon for it, but this is interesting that you can be able to fight your opponent.
Wow.
You think you're going to be ready for that, Starla?
I don't know.
You're going to be ready?
I don't know.
Because we love Clank.
Yes, we do.
We love Clank. And now you get to fight each other.
You're already trying to survive.
You're already trying to get out.
And now you got to fight too.
You got that, some kind of monster coming after you every minute of the day.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Yes,
I do too. I'm not going to make an opinion right now, but right now it's interesting.
It's interesting. So now it's on you.
All right.
It for me.
So all I want to tell you guys is to check out OFPG Voices.
Yes.
The latest episode is out.
Yes.
We've got great contributors.
Yes, we do.
We have awesome sponsors.
Yes.
So if you're not watching OFPG Voices, I don't know what you're waiting for.
What you doing?
Go check it out. Now the next episode will be out on April 5th.
Yes. It's going to be good too.
Yes.
It's going to be good too.
So that's it?
That's it for me.
All right, so we're going into the heart of the episode.
Let's go.
All right, so now we're in the heart of the episode. Work, life, and board games.
And you gave us some questions. You came up with some questions that we can answer right now.
Yes.
That kind of goes into these items.
Yes.
And the first one, work.
Yes.
You said, what role has work played in our journey as board gamers?
Okay, so
Yes.
first, when we started out in our journey, you and I
Yes.
both were working.
Yes, we were.
And we were trying to, get granted. He was in school, and he was really small, so
Yes.
he grew up with all of this. And so work really was the way we financed our hobby.
Yes.
You
Yes.
financed the hobby.
Yes.
Every time he or I got paid, he was buying a board game.
Yes.
And we're talking $40, $50, $60 games.
This was a trap, family. This was a trap. This was a trap, family. This was a trap.
And at the time when we started this, I didn't know what he was doing then would wind up to this, but he would buy games. And at one point I was like, Mick, you can't buy a game every time we get paid, because that habit, it was a habit. It's still a habit. That addiction was going to $200,
I'm a collector.
$300 a month addiction.
I'm a collector. But see, all I was going to say is that, work played a part, because after work we needed something to kind of relax.
Well, I'm not done.
I'm not done. Okay.
Because it financed the hobby. Because without having work, we couldn't pay for the games.
That's true.
But the games brought us many, many evenings of enjoyment.
Of joy. Yes.
Yes.
So you needed me to come get those games.
So work.
You needed me to get them.
To have some relief from work, to get rid of some stress.
Yes.
Some downtime.
Yes.
Some fun time with the family.
Yes.
We would play board games.
Because we were just starting off, and we were playing a lot. We were wearing some games out.
We would wear games out.
We were wearing games
Friday night, Saturday night. Because it was an inexpensive way for all three of us to do something together where we could interact and not just go sit up at a movie.
And that's what you have always said.
Yes, it allows us to interact.
You spend a little money on a game, and that can go a far ways than just going out for a movie or going out. Because you always say, when we go out this house, you paying money for something.
It costs money to walk out the door.
Yes.
And I always tell you that gas in the car, getting something to eat, doing some type of activity, going shopping.
Yes.
When you walk out your door,
yes,
it is costing you money.
Yes.
But I always say that board games are an investment in family.
That's your shirt.
And having
family.
Work, we went to board games as a way to get relief from work, and then work helped finance that hobby. That's how I see it.
Yes, that's how I see it too. Yes. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now the next one is life.
Life.
And you said, your question was, where does life come in? Daily responsibilities, TV, movies, family outings, etc. Now I say that they still come in, because we love our movies.
We do.
Now family, we love our movies. We love our TV shows. I love my Star Wars. Now we brought her in, family. We brought her into Star Wars. So we love seeing all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we try to figure out a way to squeeze everything in.
Yes,
but I mean, we've lost a few things. I think we don't watch as much TV because we're trying to play games. But life goes on. It's like we can't spend our entire day on Saturday and Sunday playing games. We have to eat. We have to do laundry. We have to do dishes. I'm usually gonna cook, So there's all these things that have to go on. I mean, there are some people who can do this all day on Saturday and Sunday. I think that's awesome for you.
Yes.
But with the family and a child, it's hard, because they expect me to cook, and we have to eat, and we have to go get things shopped. We have to go shop, and so it's a lot of things going on with life. But board games has a space. I would think that board games have carved out a really big space in our life.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
But another thing is that what you've always, with the life, you always said that we always got to sit at the table together to eat as a family.
Every day.
So every day that, regardless, we got to sit at the table. And I hope Grant continues that on, when he grows up and when he goes out on his own and do his thing. But you always say we got to sit at the table, we got to eat. And then what we always sit and we look at TV.
We watch TV.
But the crazy thing is we look at game shows.
We watch game shows.
We look at game. So that competitiveness of board games coming to our life so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, when we're eating, we look at what? We're watching Wheel of Fortune. Love Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Wheel of Fortune, y'all. And then that new one, Switch. But we don't that one's but then we also look, America Says, but y'all don't like America Says.
Yeah, well, we do watch it sometimes, and then of course, we've got Let's Make a Deal.
Let's Make a Deal. Oh, we love Let's Make a Deal.
So we always, that's what's playing on the TV when we're having our meal together. Because, I mean, we do our thing, for breakfast and lunch and all that, because we're out busy doing things.
Yes.
But when it comes to dinner, We have dinner together every day.
And then at the end of the day, you know, we look at the news.
Yes.
Yes, we look at the news. Now, family, I got a habit of taping all the news, each news channel in our town, and I like looking at them. She think I'm crazy, but I like looking at them because they might say different stuff. They say different stuff.
They might say different things.
I'm informed. I'm an informed person. I'm informed.
But that's our life.
That's our life.
You know, our life. We do things together as a family. We don't want to let board games be the only thing we do, because we do have a teenager. Even though he's 18 now, he likes video games. He likes to go to movies, and we want to make sure he gets a chance to do those things. And we like TV programs like The Mandalorian, so we all watch that together. So life has to go on.
Yeah, we just went and saw John Wick 4.
Yes.
Lord, that's a family.
I
kill
was
up
not
everybody.
on board for John Wick.
He kills up everybody.
I was not on board.
Now, because we had to discuss that. How you fall. Well, I'm not going to say nothing because that's spoilers. But
let's not go into John Wick.
How he survived.
I don't know.
They shot him up 100 times, and he cool.
He always survives. But my guys wanted to see John Wick, and I had watched the other ones here, you know, on our regular TV. I didn't want to go to the theater to see it.
She wanted to skip out, family, but
we
convinced
as a family, we went to see a movie.
Yeah.
So, but that's life, you know. All those things you have to do, you know, because I'm a stickler about. I have a whole philosophy about the house being clean, and I like this thing called 5 minutes away from clean.
Yeah.
So if somebody say they're going to come over, I can get the house presentable in 5 minutes. So we try to keep everything clean. So
that's almost like a game. It's almost like a
5 minutes away from clean.
5 minutes from clean.
If somebody calls, I can have the house.
That should be a board game. 5 minutes from clean. Can you get the, you know, everything 5 minutes to clean? Yeah.
But so those are the things we do with our life. But board games has a really big role in that.
Yes, it does. All right. So next, board games.
Board games. What's the question?
And the question is, what role does board games play? How much of our lives are centered around this hobby? Is this a lifestyle for us?
Okay, so we kind of touched on that.
Yes, we did. We've touched on it on all of them.
I think that board games are at least 25% of our life now.
Maybe, I think more.
Yeah, because with us being content creators.
Yeah, but I think even without that, I think when we were just, you know, playing games, I think it was a big part. Because we wanted to, you know, get to that table and strategize and play each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, we got a competition thing.
Yes, we
You know,
do.
me and you got competition.
So you think it's more than 25%?
I think it is.
Well, you know what?
Because we love to compete.
With us being content creators and all the work we do in the hobby.
Yeah, that's increased now.
Yeah, that's increased. And then the conventions we go to.
Yeah, that's increased. But before we did that, we still was doing a lot with board games.
Well, we were doing a lot, but not to the extent it is now.
No,
so I'm talking about where we are right now.
Yeah.
Board games maybe what, 50, not 50, maybe 40% of our life.
Because I still got to go work.
Yeah.
I still got to go work.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, but I think it's a lot. But even before that, before we were content creators, I think it was still a big part. Because you know, I still was trying to get us to go to cons and stuff like that, and we still, you know, some weekends we just stayed home to play games.
Yeah, we did.
You know, just play games. You know, have a game weekend. You know, board game weekend. But
and board games has really taken over my life. And I guess I should have touched this in the work section because I don't work anymore.
No, you don't.
You know, I actually run the business.
Yes.
You know, as much as I can without you.
Yes.
You know, but you still.
You do a good job.
You do a good job. You know, so it's a big part of my life.
Yes.
You know, and we've fallen into this whole world of the board game hobby, and we love it.
And then also meeting people, our OFPG family everywhere,
and we made a lot of friends through board games.
A lot of friends.
A lot of friends.
We made some family in board games, especially in Omaha.
Yes.
We made some family.
Yes, we have.
And that's a really good thing, and that's the lifestyle too.
Yeah.
You know, so there is a lifestyle around all of this.
There is. Did I get all that question done?
Yeah. No, you got one more.
Okay. What's
the conclusion? The conclusion. What does the future look like with regards to work, life, and board games for us?
Well, I think it's just going to be more of the same.
More the same.
I mean, I'm
just
going to
continue
to work in the business as much as I can. As long as our business is growing and thriving, I'll be here. And if it's not growing and thriving, I'll go back to work as a director of marketing.
Yes.
And then you're going to be working.
I'll still be doing it.
HR manager. And so we're doing what we have to do.
And still playing games. We're going to still play games.
You know, we're going to play as a family. We're going to go out and play with our friends. And we're going to keep things going. I mean, we don't want to let one thing go for the other. So we've incorporated board games into what we do in our life.
But it's a big part now.
It's a big part.
And we love it because it really has changed. You know, it made me feel calm. And it just changed everything. Because I think for self-care, it helps.
I agree.
Self-care,
totally
it
agree.
helps, because self-care is important, and I think that helps, because I think especially during the pandemic, we need a board game.
We did.
We need a board game big time.
We
So I'm
did.
glad it was there.
Yeah.
I'm glad the hobby was there for us.
Where we can all do it together
Yes.
and keep our minds going and keep it strong.
Yes,
Yeah.
and family, that's why we're trying to get more folk into it. More folk, all type of folk, everybody into this, because it's really, really needed.
I agree.
Yes,
so
really,
those
really
are our
needed.
views
That's
on
it.
work, life, and board games.
Yes.
And what do you guys think about it? What role does board games play in your life, and how does work fit in there, and how does life fit in there? It's interesting to think about.
It's interesting to think about, just to see how board games is really a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It
going
is.
to cons and playing games and buying games
And meeting people.
and going out to board game cafes
Yes.
and just going, just doing all
and
that.
spending time together with your friends and
Yes,
family
yes.
on a regular basis
Ga-
because
game
of board
nights.
games.
Yes, and then have a board game group.
Yeah, have a group and have game nights.
Yes.
There's so much that this brings to your life that enhances your life for the better.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's lifestyle. So
That's it. That's it for the heart of the episode.
Yes, yes.
So, Mick, what did we get?
We got some cool stuff.
All right, Mick, what did we get?
All right, so we got this real cool game from Crow D Games.
Okay.
Now, it was a Kickstarter, a very successful Kickstarter, and now it's going to backers, and now it's going to be in retail too. So, but it's called City of the Great Machine. And then we also received the Escalation expansion. Now, what this is that you play as this, it's steampunk.
Yes, very
It's really cool, it's
steampunk,
steampunk,
yes.
but it's kind of a one against many.
Oh.
Because the Great Machine, it's heroes are fighting against this great machine in this city, because the city's kind of corrupt. You got this great machine taking over the city, and you're trying to be heroes trying to knock down that great machine. So this is really cool. I've been looking forward to this. Seems cool. I'm gonna get you to play it.
Well, it says one versus many.
Yes.
It's cooperative, and then also has a solo version.
No. But you gotta play the one versus many.
And that's fine. I can
Yeah,
say.
and
I was just saying the different versions they have for
Yes,
it.
yes.
Okay.
You gotta play that. Don't just put me solo. Don't put me just solo.
I did not, but I didn't put us cooperative either. So
No, well, no.
It would have to be one versus many.
Yes, we
but
can do
yeah,
that.
this is interesting. I like the way it looks.
It's very cool, and I've heard a
Yeah.
lot of good things about it. Because I heard like the brothers Murphy was looking for it, as this one of the anticipated games. So I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
And what's that?
It's
there?
this. This
the
is
Escalation.
the Escalation, the
Okay.
expansion.
The expansion.
So thank you, Crow D Games, for this.
Yes.
Yes. Now, last week, family, I had a game expansion called Rio de Janeiro. And that was from Simon, and that was an expansion for the Zombicide series.
Yeah.
But see, the problem was I didn't have the Zombicide base game to play the expansion. So guess what, family? I got the base game. Thank you, Simon, for that. So now I can try out Rio de Janeiro or Rio de Janeiro. So I can see all these zombies coming out while they trying to do carnival on their butts. They need the carnival on them. That's what I'm ready. Zombicide. So I'm gonna check out Zombicide. I never played it, and I know they got a lot of different things. They got a western and space and all that. So I definitely want to try this out to see if I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole of all the Zombicides. I want to check it out. I don't know. All right. So, but that's it, Starla. That's it.
All right.
So Starla, where can they find OFPG? Because you have laid the gauntlet down of 30,000 subscribers. So how can people come in and say, hey, check out RPG, but where are they? Where can they find us?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
That's local, family.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right, family, thank you so much for coming to see us again. We just love seeing you, I swear. And just sitting down and we talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Now, if you got any questions or comments, please put them down below, and we'll talk to you. And if you have any Ask OFPG questions, send them on in so we can talk about it and we can answer those questions. But family, there's one thing, and one thing we want you to always know. We love you. Bye now.
Everybody.